Hello, hello. Welcome to uh, Divine Intelligence Masterclass. And my name is Sergey Korilov. I am your host and I'm founder of this program, Divine Intelligence. And I will tell you what is this program designed for and designed who. All right. So basically, what we want to understand uh, that there is a conflict right now between divine intelligence, artificial intelligence, and all other intelligence in life, right? So we need to figure out how to integrate the best practices of divine intelligence in our daily life. I would like to present multiple slides and introduce the concept of divine intelligence, which enters our life without us knowing it, want to understand, ignore it. So it's our choice, it's our preference how we want to do our life and existence. But my point is to give you option to figure out for yourself how would you like to move on forward in 2025. So the basic concept of divine intelligence is design, creativity. And as you can see on this slide, we have a major 777. I do love this lucky number, as people say, but I believe this is the particular wisdom of God or divine intelligence represent itself through, uh, as you can see, first seven is represent seven colors of the rainbow. So all colors, what your eye can see, is basically product of this seven spectrum of light, right? Uh, and next seven is a seven of the seven notes of musical scale. All music, all fantastic styles and genres of music we enjoy is built upon this basic seven notes. And yeah, so, and also we do have a 7 days in every week in our year built in 50 54 weeks, 52 weeks of the year. And it's 777. This is basically God's signature in our life. And I would like to speak more deeply on this subject, but I'm just going to introduce you these few slides right now. As you can see on this slide, Michelangelo created this masterpiece when a God touching and creating the atom. And Adam as representative of the humanity, representative of God's creation. It's roughly 500 years ago this painting was done by Michelangelo. Sorry. I apologize. It's Leonardo da Vinci. It's Leonardo da Vinci. And as you can see on the right side of the slide is the connection with the current AI, artificial intelligence, and this slide represent kind of a dilemma we're dealing with. So different intelligence collapsing right now, and yeah, so we will be answering these questions about design, creativity, passions, and dreams. The next slide showing you this is represents CCC stands for constant course correction, which is necessary for any uh, vessel or any vehicle uh, flying, floating, or driving to be navigating. And the point of this slide for us to understand there is a freedom of our choices to the certain degree. And if we're able to integrate God, wisdom, direction, and guidance, our direction will be guided with divine wisdom and inspiration. So we can live our life with a purpose, right? Purpose, freedom, and constant course correction. This is another subject we'll be discussing at our program. Briefly, I want to introduce who am I, and just normal, average human. We live on the right side slide represent we live in United States for 23 years. This is how we arrived to United States. Myself, my wife Olga, and in the middle you see 2-year-old baby Eva. She's our firstborn. And on the left side you see the new format of our family after 23 years. Uh, Three of our kids born in Alaska, Michael, Joseph, and Eliza. They born in Alaska, and Eva was born in Ukraine. Now Eva is married to Jeff, as you can see. Um, Me in the center as a king, celebrating my 50th birthday, and on the left side by me is the Jeff, which is new addition to our family. It's Eva's husband. So they've been together for 5 years. So we love dogs. We love all animals, but we do have three beautiful dogs: Tiger, Coco, and Mango. And back to the description of a slide on the right side, I've been in spiritual work and leader and spiritual spiritual leader and pastor for 32 plus years, and have encounters and divine visitations and visions and revelations for about 32 years. I've been working for myself for over 27 years. I would say probably I'm 50, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, about 32 years. I've been also in a different business and working for myself, but 27 years I have a more uh, definite entrepreneurial experience. I engage in over 50 real estate transactions, mostly in United States, but I do have some international transactions as well. Thank you for taking a moment to understand who am I. And on this slide, which is part of my program as an integration of divine intelligence in our life, I'm talking about transforming challenges into opportunities, right? So we all have some kind of adversaries and challenges and issues and past dilemmas which we have to solve. And if we look at this slide, we can transform it into opportunities. So think of on the left side, you see a little acorn, right? So it's a seed. It's a seed of the oak tree, right? And the seed represents the potential, represents the capacity. So each of us, you, me, and anybody else, will have a capacity in life, potential in life, which is our dreams and visions and inspiration and purpose, right? Uh, and our goals and desires are represented in this little acorn, right? And if you planted it correctly in the right soil and you have right nutrition and you have the uh, sun and water and all necessary elements, this little acorn will produce the sprout, right? Little sprout of the oak tree. And this oak tree represents majority of our life. The sprout of the oak tree represents majority of our life. When we young, we are very adaptable, malleable, and capable to be influenced and even destroyed. If anybody steps on this little sprout of the oak tree, it's just going to be gone, right? So this is our dreams and our lives and our passions also can be gone if you uh, allow this circumstances determine your existence, right? But if you wait a little bit more, few more years, so the roots gonna grow stronger, the roots gonna grow powerful, and as you can see on the right side of our slide, we have mighty and powerful oak tree, right? So this is important to understand. When the oak tree gonna take a root and gonna grow, gonna produce powerful trunk and branches, and these branches will produce multiple smaller branches, offsprings, and leaves. And as you can see on the bottom, there is new um, acorns are fallen. So when you see on a little acorn, right, and you have a vision of powerful influence to this world and this universe, this simple acorn produces mighty powerful oak tree, which produces hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of acorns, which if they spread out correctly, they can produce entire forest, and the entire forest will produce millions and millions and billions of acorns, which if spread out correctly and have enough supportive systems, will be so much powerful that can influence entire universe, all right, entire population of this earth. So this is another slide and another part of our discussion I would like to introduce to understand our divine intelligence and how it's affect and influence our life. It's our mm, combination of uniqueness, right? So you're so unique, you're so different. Nobody else will be as you are, and you're never going to be repeated. So cherish this and celebrate this, who you really are. You are unique, and your DNA memory consists of multiple properties, right? So on the left and the right side of the slide, you see the symbol of DNA, which is code and data, how you get into existence. So basically, all of us will have a male and female, father and mother, biologically, given us the approximately 50% of our DNA structure, and they're gonna have each two and two, our grandparents, right? And so on and so forth. And if we go further and further and further, our ancestors and ancestors and ancestors go back to original human uh, ancestors, which in my case, as I was brought up as a Christian, right, and I celebrate the Christian tradition of biblical explanation and experience. It's Adam and Eve, which is roughly 6,000 years ago, was planted on this earth by the Lord God Almighty, right? And on this slide, we're talking about IQ, EQ, SQ, BQ, FQ, and CQ, which is intellectual abilities, emotional uh, intelligence, spiritual intelligence, body intelligence, financial intelligence, and creative intelligence. There is more intelligence in our being recorded in our DNA, in all of these ancestors I'm talking about, all of them, deposit into our richness and flavor of our existence, all of this DNA recorded in us, right? So if you look on your nose and your eyes and your skin and your body type and your proportions, all of this is contributed to you by your ancestors, right? So this is why you have this memory inside of your DNA. So next part of our program. So here is the big controversial slide, which stands for coexist, right? And it represents multiple diversities in religion, right? So there is Muslims and Jews and Buddhist and all kind of religion, Christianity and Hinduism, and there's many other spiritual expressions in the world, right? So my philosophy personally is represents um, idea that human is the first, right? So you don't have to judge the human by the color of the skin, by the bank account, by their race and nationality and their religious belongings, right? So I believe that we have to treat each other equally, and we have to give each other respect, honor, and love, as Jesus told that we have two commandments: love Lord God um, with all our heart and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself, right? The next part of my program representing power of the alignment, right? Power of the alignment is necessary to understand where's your destiny taking you, where are you going, what is your future, right? What is your dreams? So as you can see on the left side of the slide, you have a target sign, like a aim, and in the center is the core of your existence, right? What is the purpose of your life? What is your dream? What is your vision? Where are you going? This is the very important. So same concept for your compass, which is represent direction in the space, and the core of your atom. It's very, very deep spiritual understanding and connection to the God who created the entire universe, macro and micro uh, universe. And this is part of the program. So, in a nutshell, if you decided to go and stick with me for the next few weeks and months, and we will go through multiple lessons of this program, I guarantee you, you will go through transformation. So, what's the difference between transformation and change? Many coaching programs, they offer change, which is meaning same shape, maybe different color, maybe different, little bit different size. Like you see this red triangle and a gray triangle, right? So if you're changing from red to gray, it's a change. If you're changing from the smaller triangle to the larger triangle, it's a change. But if you're changing from triangle into the circle, right, it's a transformation. If you're changing from triangle to the square, which you see on the left side of the slide, uh, it's a transformation. So what's important for me to see the huge transformation into your life, into your existence, and then you become a new you in 2025. So I do have a program which allows me to bring the transformational change into your DNA by changing the habits, right? So we will able to remove the negative habits we did not, which did not serve you, and will bring the positive habits into your life which do serve you and do produce great fruit and great results. So transformation part of this program will also be beneficial to you as a clarity of your vision. It's important to see where you're going, otherwise you will end up in the same place. Purpose-driven life, which is fantastic, fantastic way to exist. You're not just rolling through the life. You're not just like existing as a plant, but you have purpose. You have a mission. You have a desire. You have a dream, and you're going toward this goal and purpose, and you're accomplishing this step by step. It's fantastic, fantastic way of living. It's a different energy, different emotion, different excitement. So this is what I want you to experience, and if you go through this program. So also, when we go into this program, we're going to have a blueprint to heal, um, to go through the healing and wealth, right? Healing, wealth is a very important measurable outcomes, right? So if we're going through this program, it's part of the benefit to have a healing relationship, healing body, healing mental state, healing emotional wounds, and it's fantastic feeling when you get healed. And also it's going to lead you to the wealth. It's going to get you to the wealth management, accumulation of money, and understanding of investment, understanding of real estate investment, understanding of business creation, and so on and so forth. So the next point is a happier relationship. Absolutely. If you take care of yourself, if you grow personally, if you grow spiritually, if you allow to divine intelligence to penetrate and change you and transform you, you guarantee to have the happier relationships. All right. And activation of new habits. This is fantastic, fantastic benefit. So we do have 95% of our life, we are habitual creatures, and we have habits ruling our life. From the moment you wake up, you're thinking about cup of coffee, brushing your teeth, putting your shoes, going to a gym or going to a work, whatever your habits are, represents who you are, right? And if you're able to activate new habits by removing the old habits which do not serve you and insert new habits which do serve you, you will see their results and you will enjoy this transformation. And this is what I mean by divine intelligence integrated in your life. All right. So this is the secret sauce of our four core pillar. On the right side, you have a core, cube, cache, and clan. I don't have a time to explain everything, but it's also part of my program, and you will have the access to this blueprint of pillars of four pillars of your life, four tires of your car, and four legs of your chair. So this is four areas of life which I teach you how to maintain daily. There's no excuses for Monday or Sunday or whatever, right? So it's a daily maintenance of four most important pillars in your life. All right. Thank you very much for taking time, understanding, and listening. And this is how you can stay in touch with me, be in contact with me, reach out for more deeper understanding and the content, and follow me on all of these platforms. And I'm looking forward to see new you in 2025 and transformation of your life, right? And my invitation to you, I'm building a community, I'm building the uh, tribe, so people will have understanding of how we can all work together and how we can all uh, have this, communication with divine intelligence and transform our lives. Thank you very much for watching, and feel free to share, feel free to follow, and I appreciate your time. And have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year, and God bless you, and have a wonderful, wonderful time in this holiday season. Thank you again.